abaliwo. We want to thank you for keeping time. Abaze amangu, please modera tusonyiwa moko. We are playing rest to 5, all games rest to 5. Abachala players please get up on the For the men, of course, we have already kicked off. Umpires already know that the games we are beginning at 9. So in case your opponent is not here, we'll start with a quick walkover countdown. We're supposed to start at 9. We've started even a bit late. We're going to walk over. Meanwhile, Peter Gobi Habat Mokasa. Mobile Munakuzanya Sawa Satu, Nela Mogena Kuzanya. Peter Gobi Habat Mokasa. Get ready, you're coming on the table. Some of the other pairs that should be getting ready: Hassan Motiaba, Siraje Lubega. Hassan Motiaba, Siraje Lubega. You're going to go on table next. We'll allocate you the tables. Charles Sekawa, Gideon Wanika. Charles Segawa, Gideon Wanika, Mighty Paul Kalema, Joram Navasa. Paul Kalema, Joram Navasa. Get ready. Fred Namanya Onde, Tony Semaka. Get ready. Abagala okumanya obudde bw'omuzannya singa muba temuli very sure, you could go to qscore.com. On your power end of here, just go to www.qscore.com on your power end of here. Otherwise, would you all 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 11 o'clock. So about 10 o'clock, Charles Sekawa, Gideon Wanika, Hassan Motiaba, Siraji Lubega, all get ready. Ian Kazibwe, Mustapha, I believe they are playing. Yahya Janan Alinga, I believe they are on table. Ivan Kafoleka, Eric Nagama, should be a walkover countdown, I think, for Eric. And Peter Gobi, Habat Mokasa. That player should be coming on the table anytime. Meanwhile, Irene Akol, Rachel Namawanda. Irene Akol, Rachel Namawanda. Okay. Zaimat and Hadia should be playing, right? So at 10, Dalila Aikoru, Natasha Ndibalekera. Dalila Aikoru, Natasha Ndibalekera is coming on the table. At 10, Sharon Mirembe, Rashida Nansasi.
Kazibwe.
Okay, umpires, we're reminding everyone that we are playing race to 5. Games of soccer, race to 5 this round. Walkover countdown. People were supposed to start at 9 in the morning, but we were started a bit later. So after the walk, umpires will start counting down for whoever. It does not matter whether it is who or who. Race to 5. And like I told you in that very, very order, you're going to take out TV so that you get to find out the time again. It's also time. It's a time-based tournament against our PAU was bad day. So we're just trying to rectify the problem. But it's rectified. Walkover countdown for Eric Nagaba on the center table. It's now 3-0. 4-0. Bwire Mustapha and Kazibwe. They're playing on table number 1. Meanwhile, Peter Gobi, Herbert Mugisa, Momodako. Those you play on center table quickly after Africa's game. Once again, umpire, this is a very kind reminder that we are following the stipulated rules of dress code. The dress code was white shirt, white t-shirt, black trouser, and black shoes. White t-shirt, black trouser, black shoes. Not blue, not brown shoes, but black shoes. The game between me and Kazibwe and Bwire Mustapha stands at 2-1. Here are these full clubs: Ashraf, Sentinel, and Kyibe Patrick standing at 1-1. Anan, Janan, table number 2. They have just started. That's the first game. Walkover countdown. Kafuleka Ivan leading already 4-0. I think it should be 5-0 in less than 2 minutes against Nagawa Eric. But Peter Gobi, please be ready to come and set that up and play your game with another team. So when my going be, please come nearby. Umpires or umpire. This is Peter Gobi's
video.
The time is going to go up on the screens. It's exactly 55 minutes for every game. 55. Just for confirmation, please, abaina smartphone okweyagala kumanya kalina bakuzanya. Check. If you need to confirm what time the games or your game is, you will log on to www.qs.
Peter Bradley, sir. Good luck, sir.
section. Testing microphone, testing audio, testing sound. Alright, a very good morning, dear viewers. Welcome to Lamoba and Restaurant, Kampala, Uganda. It is the 27th of December 2024, one of the last days of the year, the days that mark the end of the year. Indeed, this tournament is dubbed the End of Year Pole Championship. It is organized by the Pole Association of Uganda here at Lamoba in Kansanga, and yes, it is a ranking event. First round, one of the very first matches of the day is between Kazibwe and Mustapha, Bwire. They are racing to 5 in exactly 55 minutes. Our umpire of the day is Kezia Wavamono, one of 2 lady umpires of the Pole Association of Uganda. Once again, the race is 5 and score is currently 2-2. The tournament has about 8 or so players participating in the chat that is supposed to have 128 players. It also has participation of 2 of the best players from the country of Zambia, that's Moses Mofia and Calvin Kandu. Once again, Mustapha Bwire 2, the guy that is having 2 shots with the white ball in hand, and Kazibwe 2, and the race is 5. Stipulated amount of time for the race is 55 minutes. At the elapse of 55 minutes, the player in the lead is automatic winner. If the players are drawing at the elapse of 55 minutes, then while pending confirmation, I think we have penalties, because it is the norm nowadays in Pole Association of Uganda comps. The tournament is ongoing on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables. I believe 2 are being used for ladies and 4 for men. By the way, there are about 48 ladies participating and close to twice that amount of number participating in the men's category. And once again, I'm streaming this one also as a defiance sign. Yes, not that I'm granted permission. I've brought myself by force. Yes, Bwire 2 and 2.
You can tell your friends who are not yet here that we are giving walkover countdowns immediately. The games are timed between 55 and 1 hour, 55 minutes and 1 hour, so be very, very aware of the time. Keep time so that you do not have a disadvantage over your opponent.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, umpire.
Mustapha 3 and 1. So I'll be positioned at this table where I am, and it's the matches that will be brought here are the ones that I will be able to stream, and when I am able if I am able. That is when and if, then I can give you 2 streams at the same time. That is on Facebook and on YouTube. By the way, this tournament will also have the participation of a former member of parliament, the Honorable Odonga Otto, former member of parliament, I think, for 3 terms, Alur County, Northern Uganda. He's one of the people in leadership that gave us Caesar. Once again, Mustapha 3 and Ian 2.
Caesar Chandiga, seat number 1, will be playing the winner. We'll be playing the winner from table 2. I beg your pardon. Games to watch. Some of the games to watch coming up later.
In tournaments of the Polar Station of Uganda, Mustapha Bwire is, of course, the guy with the higher notch. In the Grand Open of the Polar Station of Uganda earlier this year, the first tournament that was organized at the same venue, he was the losing semi-finalist to the eventual winner, Kyibe. He also got to lose the 3rd place match. He came 4th. Not the first time he was reaching the semi-finals of the tournament of the Polar Station of Uganda. The first was 2020, the tournament that was again the Grand Open. He lost out to the eventual winner, Wanika Mansour, and on that day he was losing finals. That is the best ever performance he has ever gotten in a competition this big. The amount of money up for grabs is not as big as the tournament itself. The fact that it's a ranking tournament, for the men it is about $600 and cash prizes up to the top 8, while for ladies it is just under $500 and also cash prizes for the top 8 ladies. Once again, we are at Lamoba in Kansanga, a trading center in the suburbs of Kampala City. In Uganda, the place is so synonymous with so many residents from Eritrea and Somalia and Ethiopia. It's run by a Nigerian businessman calls himself Kasana, and the first name of the venue was Kasana Bar and Restaurant. The tournament has a lot of history. Last year, it is where Joseph Kasozi beat Caesar Chandiga in the King of the... No, it was actually Grand Open Championship. That is 2023. And then 2024 Grand Open was also held at the same place. And Kasozi was defeated by Kyibe in the final. And then now it is the venue for the end of year championship. This tournament has one Kamanso as defending champion men's category, as well as Rokia Naiga defending champion ladies category.
That's okay.
And for all of those tournaments I've been telling you about, our umpire of the day, Kezia Wavamono, was a participant as a player this year. She retires from playing and starts a new career in the sport, that is officiation. She's one of the most respected players that the Polar Station has had in its history,
Standing at 2-3. I'm not so sure.
on and off the table.
The first person to make it through first round was Ivan Kafureka, who beat his opponent 5-0. Break and finish, one visit. Break and finish, one visit. 5-0 is now on to second round.
On some other tables, I can see a match between Peter Govi and
umpire table number 3.
the youngster that is.
To come on table in case one of them is not around or whoever countdown should start immediately.
I'm forgetting his name, but now seemingly the youngest player active. Then I can also see Yahya Mpindi, another of the youngsters on table. Ladies matches are also ongoing. I can see Rhoda Nakawis
55 minutes max.
taking on Zaimat number 4. Good match that one, by the way, in the ladies category, as well as Sharon Mirembe taking on Rehema Nanyondo.
We'll give some games a bit of time, like the one on center table. Oh, lovely shot there from this young man, center table. We have guys who are 12 years, 13 years playing pool for seniors in this tournament. This is where we saw a single junior for the first time. That was sometime in March. Manager
Supposedly we are getting an equalizer here. Yes, Ian 3 and Mustapha 3.
Great. So this young generation of players, at 12 years old, when you are in P6, could you play the pool? These boys are playing pool for seniors. So it's very, the future is bright for Uganda pool. So on center table it's a game that should have started a bit earlier. Peter Gobi and Herbert Mukisa. You can log on to www.qscore.com. Again, you get our tournaments. For tournaments, we're going to create different tournaments, but you want to click on PAU end of the year. Click on the PAU end of the year tournament. There's a category for the ladies. There's a category for men. So if you want to find out what time you are playing, if you haven't played yet, qscore.com can give you all the answers. It will also give you the results of the already done games. Otherwise, a reminder on table number 3, we still have a game going on between Ashraf Center and his Ball Club up against the Kyibe Park. Also, another player from Chireka, Janana Liga, is on table number 1. And I believe he's Tanzania. He's playing Yahya. Yahya is also a good player for in-play billiards who are based in Tanzania. Yahya is leading 3-0. Very interesting game here on center table, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick Kyibe on table number 3 is leading 4-1 up against Ashraf. 4-2 now. Bwire Mustapha and Ian Kazibwe on table number 1. It is 3-3. Rest of 5, ladies and gentlemen.
One of the shots that have really come to define Bwire Mustapha's career. He's a very decent player, but sometimes he has come short so many times. He's quite actually mistake prone. A very experienced lad, Mustapha Bwire, by the way. This should be the 14th year for him in active pool. And still going strong while for Ian Kazibwe, only 2 years old, as a very competitive player, and it has already played an event for the national team. He's that talented. Last match he has participated in, Ian, was defeat to Caesar, if I'm not mistaken, in the tournament that was in Masaka, the Christmas Cup. A very painful defeat it was to him. And then he also had a money match with Kelvin just about 1 week ago, maybe a little bit more. A rest to 13 it was. It ended 13-7 in Kelvin's favor for $1,000 US. And yes, Kelvin and Mafia are participating in this tournament. I've gotten in communication with them just a little while ago, and they said they were on their way to the venue, being guided by someone else to this place.
Ladies, Lucky Namogeni Angela Busije, you will play as 11. Your games are still for 11. Barbara Nevila and Rosette Shabo, your game is at 11.
So the connection of the venue is quite slow. There is a little bit of an internet issue. Actually, we are in a building, a building basement, so sometimes the connection shall be a little bit buffery, but it will only be momentary. When it comes, please bear with the situation. Ian Kazibwe attempting to lead. I think it will be the second time if he makes a clearance of this red frame, which normally he will never fail to miss. Now 3 reds and a black, one red portable to the corner pocket closest to the bottom of your screen on the right. The other 2 most likely to the corresponding center pockets on left and right, and then black to the center pocket on the right. That should be his pattern of play. Should have moved the white ball a little bit more to the top end of the table. Nonetheless, it will work. Ian 4 and Mustapha 3.
Umpire, can you have an update on that center table? Who is leading for? Right, Ian Kazibwe is leading 4-3 against Mustapha, and rest 5. Rest to 5.
So the situation is that 2 frames are left to end this match. Mustapha, the guy that is going right now, needs them both, or else his tournament comes to an end. Remember, it is a single elimination.
We want to thank our technical team, working hand in hand with the competitions committee. We are all here: Sema Daroja, Donald Apomoza, Pius, not in Boza. It's great to see you managing this tournament, also of course under the guidance of the tournament director. We want to thank, of course, the executive committee that is well represented so far. The umpires, Kim Kironga, Zia Waba, no Yusuf, that's the umpire manager, umpire Kamia Joe. to mention that you are allowed to have a bottle of water or a drink that is non-alcoholic while you are on table, but we will not encourage any players to move with intoxicants. In other words, beer or anything of that sort on table. So this is also part of the stipulated rules of PAU. If you wish to. And once the games are done and you have won, please make sure you take your score sheet to the technical table, which is right here in the right corner. We are Lababa here in Kansanga, and we bring to you the PAU, or should I say the Polo Association of Uganda's end of the year. And as we enter into the new year, we're trying to achieve to the maximum seeding points up for grabs in this tournament. But the prizes for the winners from 1 all the way to 8, I'll be communicating that very, very soon in both categories for the ladies and for the men. We want to thank the management of La Bar, especially to Mr. Kasana, who is making sure we are hospitalized in a good way. And he says hospitality is key here, so that's why they're making sure they're putting the prices down, especially for us for the drinks and for the food. So just to be very, very certain, breakfast is ready. You can actually go buy some breakfast. It's cheap as 5,000 shillings. If you want eggs, bread, if you want katogo, if you want black tea, milk tea, it's all available. If you want a soda or water, it's all available. So like a bar. Kyibe Patrick on center table, leading 4-3 up against center Mo Ashraf. A reminder, when we were here earlier on in the year between, and that was for the tournament, the beginning, or should I say the Grand Open. This is the grand finale. The Grand Open we were here. And still William Mustapha played here in Kazibwe.
Very vividly that Mustapha Bwire beat here in Kazibwe in that very tournament a couple of months back in 2024. They are back and up against each other again in the same place on first round. And this time, Ian is the one leading 4-3, rest to 5.
Katogo, Kubitano. Katogo in this place is 5,000. In case you want to eat some breakfast before you come on table, or if you're done with your games.
That's it without a shadow of a doubt. Mustapha Bwire seems to have gotten his very last participation in this tournament after getting beaten by Ian Kazibwe as early as round 1 5-3 final scores.
The first time they met was last Grand Open. Now we're back, of course, at the Grand Finale. We don't want them, Ian has won now.